Yes, I'm in the hot seat, not only with Gary, but we also have George down here. Not to forget George, because he's also here in the hot seat. Hi, George. Hi. Anyway, Gary, you're over here for Christmas. Have you spent... You haven't spent a Christmas in Japan? OK, George.
No, I haven't. No, so, but...
Do you know what they do on Christmas Day in Japan?
Well, they've started to celebrate it the last few years. Obviously, it doesn't... They're differing religions, so it doesn't have the same religious
sort of, no.
content that we do. But,
You'd rather be here, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, with the family.
Great. Well, I think we should go straight to the phones. There are lots of calls for you. Hello, line 1, who's there?
Peter Earl.
Hello, you're through to Gary. What's your question?
Hello, Gary.
Hi, Peter.
Can I ask you, what has been your favourite moment in football so far?
Well, I've been very lucky and had a lot, but I would definitely have to say the 2 World Cups I played in. And the best moment probably Mexico, because it was so important to me, and to finish top scorer in '86.
Right. OK, thanks, Peter, for your phone call.
Thanks, Peter.
Is it... Isha, I'm going to get this wrong. Aisha, I knew I'd get it wrong. Aisha, what's your question?
When you're an apprentice, did you ever dream of becoming an international footballer?
I think I dreamed about it, but I never really thought I would. I think most young apprentice players, or even a lot of young kids, always dream about it. But to have it actually happen to me, I still find it hard to believe sometimes. But it just shows you that anyone's got a chance to do it.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, let's go back on the phones. Hello, line 2, who's there?
Katie Moorhead.
Hi, Katie. What's your question?
Why do you think you're so popular with the English public?
Well, it's very nice of you to say so, Katie.
Very difficult question for you to answer, isn't it, really?
Probably because I scored a few goals for England, and that certainly helped. But I don't really know. It's difficult for me to answer that.
You've got a very good reputation, because you've never, ever been booked or sent off, have you?
That's true, and I think that helps. Certainly helps, but having said that, if I'd never been booked and never scored any goals for England, I don't think I'd have been very popular.
It might not be. It might not make any difference. No. Thanks for your call, Katie.
Thank you.
Right, where's Esther? Esther Brown. What's your question?
When you first score a goal, what's your thought, and do you ever feel like kissing anyone?
Depends who's playing, but it's very difficult to describe what it's like to score a goal unless you actually do it. I think the best way, I think if you can cast your mind back, most people that saw the World Cup in Italy, when I scored the goal against West Germany, I think everybody that watched that World Cup and felt the emotion and pleasure of that goal probably knows exactly what it's like to score. And that's what it is. It's that.
But we need to know, Gary, do you feel like kissing anyone?
Not particularly. Not with Gaza anyway, or something like that. No, he's far too ugly, I think. OK,
so there's nobody you'd like to mention that you'd like to... OK, well, we'll leave that. Let's go to line 3. Hello, line 3, who's there?
Sarah Williams.
Hello, you're through to Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hello.
Did you, at the beginning of your football career, ever anticipate such phenomenal success?
I didn't...
Did you ever anticipate such phenomenal success at the beginning of your football career?
No, certainly not. As I said earlier, I dreamed about it and hoped for it, but I never really thought that I'd play in first-team football. But it's sort of every little step that I had to go up, I managed to make. And, and it still surprises me to this day.
And you still love doing it, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're so lucky to be able to do something that we love. And
when will you be back in action, by the way? Do you know?
Well, the season starts again in Japan in March, and I hope to be fit for the start then. Keeping my fingers crossed that this finally does the trick.
That great ski boot will come off.
Yes, it's better than a plaster though, because at least I can take it off and scratch.
It is. Thank you very much for your call.
Thank you.
Let's go to Annalisa.
Hi. I just want to say, how do you think it affected your family that you moved to Japan?
Well, I think... Do you mind? What's that? What you got there? I don't think it affected the children. Well, one of them wasn't here, but George was only just 1. He didn't know much, but he's got lots of friends there and loves it. And my wife's very excited. She loves travelling. And
does George know any words in Japanese yet?
Yes.
Other than picking his nose.
Can you can talk Japanese? Say something in Japanese.
Did you say one word? No.
He did.
No, he doesn't want to be put on the spot.
He says 1 or 2 words.
Does he say 1 or 2 words?
He knows the difference. And he laughs when I talk it, because I'm so bad.
We'll get you to say some Japanese later, I think. All right, let's go to the phones again. Hello, line 4, who's there?
Hi, it's Daniel Couch.
Hello. Daniel, what's your question?
First of all, I'd like to say hi, Gary.
Hi, Daniel.
I want to go into the professional football business, and could you give me some tips to get started, please?
Yes, how old are you?
11.
You're 11. Well, you're just really the right age to play. Do you play for your school team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to start. Either your school team or maybe a Sunday team. There's lots around, and I think that the main thing, you don't play too many games. Unfortunately, we have this in England now where all the kids play from a very early age, and we all play on very big pitches, so I wouldn't overdo that if I were you. But the best thing is to enjoy it, practice as much as you can. You can do that. The great thing about football is that you can play on your own with your friends, or all you need is a ball. Just practice all you can, and I assure you that if you keep playing for your local team or school, if you're good enough, you'll be found. And good luck to you.
OK, Daniel, does that help you? That's good tips there. So good luck, and we'll hope to see you in the hot seat when you become a professional footballer, OK?
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Right, where's Esther? Another Esther. What's your question?
You've done quite a lot of presenting. Would you like to present a programme like Live and Kicking?
Ooh,
What? You can talk to the phone if you want to.